game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. More than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game.
Alright, just turn this mic down a little bit. Hope everybody can hear me. What's good, everybody? Long time. No league news, talk to, whatever we want to say, whatever y'all want to go about it. I'm going to elaborate on some stuff that's been going on within the league and, of course, advancing, and all that good stuff. We got a lot of viewers, so I wish we had a lot of viewers when they do the predictions are going on, but when people want to hear, everybody want to hear what's going on. That's when you tune in. Everybody love that juicy gossip stuff. But anyway, so we got a lot of viewers, so I'm not even gonna waste no time to wait for anybody else to join in. I sent some guys that's not even playing right now to join in so they can understand too. Matter of fact, let me send it to Touche as well so he can. So he can join in and so he won't think I'm. So yeah, I just sent it to Touche as well because I want everybody to hear what I got to say. So I'll start here. So to give Touche time, I'll start here. Guys, this is a video game. And I have stated this a lot in this league, man. When we play games and people get serious, it's 20. Listen, at the end of the day, the most we ever spent. I won't go up to the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 is done with. That's done. We're on PlayStation 5. The most we spent in this league is what, $25 on a league game. Let me tell you something. I don't know about y'all, but the world is expensive. If you go out to McDonald's right now, a double cheeseburger back when I was 19 years old, which I'm 39 now, was about maybe $1. I went and bought a double cheeseburger and a sundae the other day. The sundaes were $1 too. Went and bought a double cheeseburger Sunday and an ice cream sundae for my daughter about a couple months ago, man. Got to the line and they told me it was about $6. And I said, what? I thought a double cheeseburger was $1. Yesterday's price is not today's price. And we spend $6, or we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout your work day. I don't know who all, how your work day is, or how you work, or how you eat, or whatever. Do you take food or not? But if you go and you spend a breakfast and a lunch meal, you already spent majority of that $25. Because we pay $20, we pay $25. The most we pay is $25, but the most league fare is $20. You pay $20 within breakfast or lunch and dinner, whichever one, at a fast food restaurant each day. You guys are putting in $20, and I get it. You're putting in $20 at the most, 25 at the most that you've ever put in, and you get the winner and the winner to the runner up to the Super Bowl. You get way more than what you put in. And even with the division winners, you're still getting back half of the money, at least half of the money that you're putting in, whether you want to pay for it for the next season, or you want to put that money in your pocket, or however you want to do it. You're still getting that money back. And we get up here and we complain about, oh, well, I paid for this, I paid for that. Guys, it's $20. I mean, if that $20 is hurting you that much, then this ain't the league for you. I mean, honestly. But I say that to say this. We have guys on here that's very disrespectful. Y'all see what goes on the chat. You don't see what goes on in my DMs. And I've had grace on a lot of guys throughout the years. I mean, I went back and forth with people on the chat. I'm not going to do that no more. I'm 39 years old. I mean, I've kind of grown up. Back when I first started the league, I was in my early 30s, and I would go back and forth with people, but I'm not going to do that this day. That's played out. You know, it's for the young guys to do. But guys come on my DM, and I know I got some young guys in this league, and they say disrespectful stuff to me, and threatening me, cursing at me, and stuff like that. I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to tolerate nobody disrespecting me over a video game. Something that we do to be stressful. Something that we come on here to give us time away from the bull crap that goes on in our life each day with work and your wife and your kids and just different other things that's going on in the world. This is a stress-free league, man, and that's what we're here for. And we're here to be happy and play. Yeah, right, Haley. We got gangsters in the league, I guess, but yeah, that's what we come here for, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that big, it's not that serious, bro. Like, not over $20. And somebody threatening me my life for over $20. Listen, bro, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for that. Like, it's not that serious, bro. Not over $20. Now, if we was paying $100 or even $100, even $150 a man, something these people paying in these fantasy leagues, then you got a right to be coming at me. Hey, man, look, you might have a look. I might give you a better option than be like, bro, I'm gonna shoot you in the face, bro. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna beat your ass. But I can kind of take that a little bit more if you paying $100. We paying $100 a person. You feel what I'm saying? That's a lot of money on the line. You know what I'm saying? But $20, man, I make that doing nothing. Literally, like. I mean, honestly, we make $20 soon as we clock in to work every day. I don't know what kind of job people got here, but as soon as we clock in to work every day, after a minute or two or hour, however, everybody's making the bare minimum. You're making that for your first hour, like $20, man. I mean, come on, I know the minimum wage here is $16. So I mean, I don't know where it is everywhere else, and I know the cost of living is higher in other places, so maybe minimum wage is a little higher there. But I mean. Like, bro, it's not that serious. Not over a game. And when you start getting disrespectful to me and you come into my DM and you're using foul language, and I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm just going to kick you out the league. And guess we got people that want to join. I'm going to get with the person that wants to join, and I'm going to bring them in. And then I'll just, wherever we're at in the season, I may hook them up. I may bless them being that you had to leave and then they got to come to this losing team or, this team that you rebuilt or, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to tolerate the BS. I'm not gonna do that, man. So when anybody comes to me backwards, and I ain't got time for it, I'm just gonna kick you out. And that's what kind of happened with the Packers. You messed up, but then you get mad because you messed up. And I make mistakes too. I'm human. So I think I told him it was 2 games, but it should have been 3. So I told him it was 3 games. And then on top of that, I still blessed him because it should have been 3 divisional games. I ended up messing up. I made a mistake and gave him non-divisional losses, so I had to stick with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he got lost from the Cowboys. Actually, the game he lost to the Cowboys, and then so he got lost to me. So, you know, I ain't gonna tolerate that. So that we're gonna move on from that. That's that. So like this getting upset over $20, y'all. And I'm grateful for y'all for what y'all do because I'm grateful to everybody, the ones that do pay, because you get your, and then on top of that, I give you an incentive. So it's not like you getting way, I'll be hooking y'all players up. Like, look at the players y'all have on y'all team. Some of y'all that getting these incentives, I'll be hooking you up. Like, guys be like 60 overalls, and then you look at them, they like 85s. Like, come on. Like, I'm giving y'all, I'm hooking y'all up. So you really getting more for the $20 that you paid than you are if you didn't, if you didn't play. Like, it's crazy. Like, you did, man, but it's cool. But like that's the thing. So I'm not gonna tolerate that. The next thing is like guys are sitting on teams, and I got fussed out about this with the Cowboys, and Touche, my man. Touche been in my league. I've been in the original league with him before there was an online, and then I've been in this league. Like, you tell me you were sick. I understand that, and I understand you sick, and you had COVID. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for everybody else, but when I had COVID, I still played my games. You know what I'm saying? At my crib, locked in. Like, that was the one thing I did do. I was on the game system, but I mean, I can't speak for everybody else. Everybody else take care of themselves differently, which I understand. But one thing I'm not going to tolerate, you tell me that you can't play because of this, you can't play because of that. You're giving me all these reasons why you can't play, but life still go on. The league still got to go on. Like, bro, you missed almost 2 seasons. Like, I can't keep waiting for you to pick up a team that's just sitting here and the guys wanting to play, and I got to get everybody force win for that team. That's not cool. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just want everybody to understand that. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, I'm trying to have grace and say, hey, he coming back. And I just can't tolerate that, man. Like, I mean, and eventually after a while, I mean, I take your reasons, but I gotta move on. If you keep calling in to your job and telling them that you're sick, but then after 3 days, if you call your job and you ain't got no doctor's note, or you ain't got, they're gonna be like, look, we gonna write them up. They're gonna take the proper procedure. We're gonna write them up, and then we're gonna suspend them. Then we're gonna fire them. Like, that's just how it goes. Like, I mean, I don't know what more Touche expected me to do, man, and that's why I tagged him in this message, because I don't want him to feel like I was just trying to get rid of him. That's not the case. I love Touche. Like, Touche has been consistent in this league since I started it. Never had too many issues out of Touche. Never have. I mean, of course, we go back and forth about a couple things, but for the most part, never had any issues out of him. He pays his money when he can, and he plays games, whether he win or lose. Respect that. But at the end of the day, you got to respect that this league is sort of like a business. I can't keep explaining to guys that, well, the Cowboys coming, he got this going on. Eventually people going to be like, well, dang, bro, he going to miss almost 2 seasons. I think he played 3 games in the first season, and then he played 2 games, then he played no games in this season. It's like, I just can't keep doing that. Like, when you're ready to come back, I'm going to move on, give it the Cowboys to another user. Then when you're ready to come back, I'll make room for you, because he has been consistent and he is a vet. Things happen in people's life. I understand that. So even if it's more going on in your life that you can't tell me, I understand, but just know that I have to move on to the next person. If I have a team sitting here for 2 seasons, I just can't do that. That's the whole deal with Touche. I had something else I was going to talk about. As far as advancement, man, I was gone for like a week or 2. I was in California. Mont did a very good job advancing the league. I thank God for him. And I kind of told y'all what was the chain of command, the commissioners and all that stuff. Bap can still advance. Bap has, he plays games, but Bap got, we all got families. We all still human too. You know what I'm saying? Like, things happen. A lot of times I don't want to advance the league. I could advance from this companion app, but when I used to advance from the companion app, the app used to I can't turn the injuries off. So if I can't turn the injuries off, then players getting hurt. People was complaining about that. So it's either you're gonna wait into, and what I can do better at is I will own up to my faults. What I can do better at, what we can do better at is we can say, hey guys, it ain't nobody to advance. You only can have 3 commissioners per franchise. So I can say, hey guys, ain't nobody how to advance. We're gonna advance a little bit later because I want nobody players to get hurt. When we get home and we able to turn the injuries off, then I'll advance. So I'll try to do a better job at that. But the reason why it's been late advancements is because of that reason. Either I'm at work, I work 2 jobs. My work crazy hours, and so does BAP. So, with that said, sometimes, I ain't gonna do that. Sometimes, the league gets advanced late because of certain issues with, us having to work, and we are not home at certain times. So, that's what happened with the league advancement. But we'll try to do better with that. My bag, our bag. I'll speak for the other guys too. We'll do better with the advancement. All right, moving on from that. The next thing is Brian. Brian had the Chargers. I suspended him for the rest of the season. Brian's my man. I talked to Brian a lot. Brian called me about things that's going on in the league. He's excited about the league. He's a good user. Nothing wrong with Brian. Brian always pays on time. He does what he's supposed to do. But Brian does a lot of things in the league that he shouldn't be doing. Just doing too much. You my man, Brian. I sent you this message too for you to tune in because I wanted you to hear what I got to say. But bro, you can't keep switching players. You're going on here, you're taking players and you're upgrading them, and then you're moving them to different positions. And then you moving them back to another position. So, he can't change his speed on none. The only person that can do that is me. I can change the speed, and BAP got the option to do it, and so does mine. But I'm the only one that does that as far as the commissioners. You can't, unless I authorize one of them, do this for me, man, because I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But he can't do that part. But he does. He can change the positions and change the names. Bro, it's in the rules. You're only supposed to change position one time. You're supposed to ask him you change to that position. You kept changing the positions on players, bro. You kept doing other things. You traded with the Cowboys that wasn't a user. Everybody knew in the league that the Cowboys user wasn't even a user for that. You traded with the computer. How you not realize that? Like, you my man, but how you not realize that, bro? Business is business, and I'm not. When you do wrong, I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna discipline you. You feel what I'm saying? And you're a part of a law enforcement agency. How do you not know right from wrong? Like, you can't do that, man. Like, I mean, what you can and what cannot do in this league. You've been in the league for almost 4 years, going on 5 or something like that. You came in, all 3 or going on 4. One or the other. You've been in the league for a little minute, since before we went to PS5. So, like, come on, B. Brian, you know that, man. Like, you can't do that, bro. And then on top of that, you traded with the Cowboys. You did something else, too, that they talked about while I was going to L.A. That I got to go back and look at. Because I can't call you out on it if I can't remember exactly what was said. But you did something else that I was just like, look, I suspended other dude for 3 suspension for 3 days from division wins, getting division wins. He get 3 losses. You just suspended for the rest of the season, man, because you already know that. They listed with the new guy. He knew, he ain't been in the league a whole year yet. At least, you kind of. He went for it on 4th down. That's, you can't do that either. But Brian, what you're doing is like, that's ludicrous, bro. Like, it really is. Like, it's crazy. Like, stop messing with the players. If nobody has given you authorization to go change a player and his position, don't do it. Go look and go, like with the trades. That's why we got a trade chat. You go in the trade chat. You should have hit the Cowboys user up and say, hey man, you trading? If he ain't say nothing to you, then yeah, let you know then something going on. And you can go in the league to see you be on this game all the time. You couldn't look and see if there was a Cowboy user. You just traded with the computer. Like, you can't do that stuff, man. So that's why I just suspended him for the rest of the year. He'll come back next season and he'll pick up from there. That's that. I know it was one more thing that I needed to talk about. I talked about the advancement. I talked about my man with the Green Bay Packers. And I'll probably let my man with the Green Bay Packers come back. But I'm just not going to tolerate nobody, being disrespectful to me and acting like a kid. I'm not going to do that. Talked about dude with the Green Bay Packers. I talked about Touche. I talked about Brian. It was one other thing I thought. This is what I want to talk about. Guys, the games, man. We got, this is what I feel what happened with the league, honestly, for real. And I get it. I think everybody's feeling it. After that, franchises keep messing up. This franchise was garbage from the beginning anyway. I think this is the worst Madden as far as the franchise play there's ever been since I've been playing Madden, or since we've been using this franchise. It really has. It's horrible. It kind of really brought the league down after that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was just like, oh, man, damn. You know, some guys continue to play, and I thank God for you. Mike Eli's of the world, you know, other guys, the Jets user, you know, different guys. Everybody still continue to play, and I thank God for y'all guys. Y'all got to keep the league going, and I appreciate that. But it kind of hurt the league a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we was right there at the playoffs, and then, boom, that happened. You know, so I get it. But we got to find a way. And it starts with me. It starts with the commissioners. We got to find a way to stay enthused and keep, you know, push through and get this season over with so we can move on to the next season. All right? And get the morale back up, because the morale is down. And I think that was a big part of it. We can't control. All we can do is control what we can control. And that's, you know, when they get everything back up running, we continue to play games. But we can't control what we can't control. And that's EA. Like, that was EA doing, and that's what happened, and we had to start over. Boom. We're pushing through. We're on week 13. Let's finish out this season 1, round 2 out, and then move on to the next season and go up from there, man. You know, I've been out of town. I had some things going on. I ain't been on as much. I ain't really been doing the predictions and stuff like that. It's just a lot of things happen, so try to get back on that, but I just want to come and elaborate with y'all on things that's been going on with the league that I hadn't been able to address. So I hope you got, you know, get good earful of it, some understanding, and like I said, if anybody has questions, you always DM me, man, or you can, you know, certain guys I call and stuff like that. But that's just to give everybody, you know, some insight on, you know, what's been going on. So let's get the morale back up. Let's finish out this season. Let's let the Super Bowl champion and the runner-up get paid, and we'll move on from there. And let's have a better second season to the league. I think we only probably get maybe 4 seasons played this year, being that this situation happened with the franchise. All right, I'll go ahead and do these predictions since I'm up here. The Bills and the Patriots. E-Dub versus Bills win 27-24. Steelers and Falcons. Falcons is a good user. Doctors is that's my man. He been playing with me for a while too, man. We've been rocking since the MCSO days when we had that little league over there. But this Falcons user is pretty good, man. I kind of don't know where Haley been standing, how consistent Haley been. But I think the Falcons will get him, man. That dude is pretty solid. I think it'll be a tight game, though. I can't Haley give him a run, though, about 24-21. Broncos and Ravens, Cortez versus Bap. Bap going to win, man. 31, Cortez 20. Packers and Bears, man. I'm going to probably let this guy come back. We're going to talk it out. I'm probably going to give him a call, talk it out if he comes back. If not, the Chicago Bears will get the win. I look for a new user. All right, I always try to give people second chances, man, because we all mess up. But he got to learn me, and I got to learn him. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know how I am. I don't like nobody, you know, hit me below the belt and stuff like that, man. I don't tolerate that, man. But Jaguars and Detroit. Killer Care versus Big Wank. It's gonna be a good one. I think this will be a real good one. This will be a primetime game too if he come back. I think Big Wank pulls it out. It's gonna be tough though, man. Killer Kev can play. I really look at first when I first started playing Killer Kev, I was like, man, I can beat this dude. But Killer Kev actually got some game. I think Killer Kev might beat by like a touchdown, man. I think it's gonna be like 28-21, something like that. Browns and Steelers, Texans already played a good game, y'all. Browns pulled it out. Oh, I'm sorry, Houston pulled it out. Who has Houston? Jets and Vikings, E-Ballin, Jersey Floyd played. New York Jets won. Good stuff, man. Commanders and Giants, Rundall versus Chevy. Rundall like he been playing pretty well, man. It's gonna be a tight game. I think Chevy squeezed this one out though. Maybe tight, about 24-21. Titans and Eagles. Me and Dwayne was supposed to play yesterday. By the time he got home, I was already out, the lady. So I think by the time I got in, it was too late. So I'll try to hit him up today and see what he can do before I go to work. I don't predict my games. We'll see what happens. Rams and Seahawks. Huff been playing pretty good, man. I'm gonna go with Huff in this game over Commodore. 31-28. Dolphins and 49ers. MJ versus He Hate Me. MJ in this game. 35-27. Good win Kansas City. Chargers and Raiders. Cops Rock, he ain't playing right now, so Raiders will get the dub. Colts and Cowboys. Colts will get the dub. And then Saints and King Vlad, primetime game, Monday Night Football. I'm going with King G, man. I'm going with G in this game over Vlad, 5-time versus 2-time. Be a really, really good game. Monday Night Football, 27-28. And that concludes our predictions, man. I hope y'all got some insight on everything I was talking about, man. Have a good Thursday. See y'all advancement tomorrow. Until then, I'll holler at y'all. Let's get it. Yeah.